This your car?
Yeah.
Nice. What's
Oh, I
going on,
gotta turn your
Cami?
radio off. Nothing, just
I know
decorating.
we've not spoke since everything happened, have we?
Nope.
And I get you're probably one who's pretty mad in a way because of what I did, and you know I just want to say that I do apologize, but because you was one of the people that, I mean, I said to people on the phone, you know, because what happened with Kylie and whatnot, and I said, right, I'm gonna go after Cami. But like, I just said that to say that at the time, you know. I'm gonna bleed out. I
Well,
never, like, my intentions was never to go after you. You know what I mean? I just said it to say it. But I never went out my way and went looking for you specifically. I just want to clear that up. And you know, I'm guessing you spoke to Sparky and shit, and I'm back around the block, got a lifeline. But I just kind of want to clear it out with you as well, because I feel like if you've got anything that you want to say, just say it and I'll accept it. Because what I did was up.
I think that out of a lot of people in the gang, I didn't really have that like early day connection or like love for you that like you have with a lot of people that have been in the gang for like longer than me. Or like even like some of maybe the friendships you have with like somebody like Deke who's like newer and you know.
Yeah.
I like to me, I can't justify like what you did at all. It's like really hard for me to understand what would make somebody do that and still even really be allowed around. Like it's not my decision to say like whether or not you can be around everyone or anything like that, because obviously like you have a lot more history with these people than I do in a way, and you were there like from the beginning of this gang, and I guess that's partially why it doesn't make a lot of sense to me why you would build something up and then want to tear it down so easily. And you're right, it really like pissed me off that you said you would go after me, because like I wasn't even around and I didn't even do anything. Like Kylie at least shot somebody.
Yeah, she did. Like the
I
thing with,
wasn't in,
go on.
I wasn't even involved in that situation at all. I just hadn't been around.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's no excuse for what I did, right? And the only reason I did what I did, even like this, even like I said, there's no excuse. But at the time, the only thing that got to me is I knew that Kylie did what she did, and if she can give it out, then she can take it. You know what I mean? I wasn't like doing what I did because of what happened to Kylie in a way. It was more of the fact what Steve said while I was on the bed. But I mean, there's still no excuse for that. I'm just saying, like, and when Kylie got shot like the second time after she got bloodied out or whatnot, and I think I spoke to Clive and a few others, and I said, like, if Steve wants to go after like my wife, I'll just go after Cami. But like, I just said that to say it. I never intentionally went out and went looking for you. I should have never have said it, but I did. But if it helps in any way, like, I never actually wanted to come and hurt you.
Yeah, I guess like for me, that part of it is just like principle. Like, I don't know. I think from how you are as a person, like a lot of the time you don't say things like that just to say it. Like you do a lot of the things that you say you're gonna do. You like, you're a very upfront person, and that was one of like SK's points when he was talking to everyone about like what happened. Like at least you did that to his face. You did what you said you were gonna do, unlike other people who did things like behind everybody's back. And so like for me at the time, I was like, okay, well, he doesn't like around like that. Like if he says he's gonna do something like that, he's gonna do it. And honestly, like in my mind, right, you've already shot SK, so like at that point, like that's the leader. So obviously the rest of us like just don't count then, because if you can go that high and shoot that person, then what's stopping you from shooting everybody else?
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, but shooting Sparky was like, even now, like, I've always regretted it. The moment I shot him, I regretted it. Like, I should have never have done that, because Sparky was one of the few people in the manor who was like kind of true to me in a way, and never Like even when I did up shit, it always had my back. So shooting him, I should have never have done. And I even said to Sparky, like, I don't even deserve this shot. Like, I don't even deserve a lifeline. But I mean, if there's anything that I can do for him and make it up for him, like, I'll do it regardless of the consequences. Like, I know I fucked up, like, and like you said, the way I built it up from ground up with everyone and just threw it away. Like it's like a saying, like, you don't know what you have until it's gone. And the moment I was out and trying to situate myself and Dre with another spot, while I was doing that, I just knew that I'd never find a place like the Manor and be around the people that I want to be like the Manor. But I never realized that until it happened. But I mean, it's no excuse. Like, I should have known either way, and that's my fuck up.
Yeah, I mean, I think that for me personally, you have a much longer road to get any like forgiveness or trust from me than you might have with like somebody like SK even.
Yeah, I mean, that's understandable though. I'm not expecting stuff to happen with a click of the fingers or anything like that. I mean, as long as I can and show you and prove to you that I can be there and be the guy I once was who always had you back and shit, then I'll do it.
Yeah. I don't know. It's difficult for me because I guess I don't know what the line is for people to just like be done with someone, and that's a really hard line with me. And I think a lot of people thought that maybe like I was pissed off because like your intention was to go after my boyfriend, but it's not even that. Like on a personal level, it's not even that. Like it's just the concept of being in a gang like that and then just completely like just doing a 180 and going the opposite direction and just like I said, I just can't justify it in my mind.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. I'm surprised there's not more thinking like you. I'm gonna be honest. Like, at what point does the line, like, at what point does the line, like, I don't even know what I'm saying, but I mean,
yeah, like I guess it's just like, at what point does the gang say like, okay, that was enough, like we just don't with you.
I'm gonna like, bleed out, Cami. I'm sorry.
I have more bandages.
Thank you. I do get it. Like, there's a line that's always there, what shouldn't be crossed, and I crossed that like 10 times over with shooting Sparky and then going after Steve and then threatening you and doing what I did to Clive and shit. And that's what I mean. Like, I said it to Sparky, like, I shouldn't even deserve this chance, but like I said, if there's anything that I can do to prove it, as long as it takes, like, I'm willing to do it. And I don't know if you know, but I don't know if Sparky's told everyone or whatnot, but I'll tell you. Like I told him I'd do anything for him, and he wants me to prove my loyalty to him by killing Dre.
Yeah, I know about it. The way it was like sort of presented is that like until you did that, you wouldn't be here. So I guess I was a little confused when I saw you here today.
When Sparky and I spoke, he said because we don't know when Dre's gonna be around, so he didn't just want to like he said, as long as in my mind I'm gonna do what he said, and then when Dre's around, the moment he's around, I need to get him to SK and do what I need to do. But until then, I can like be around and shit, because he don't just want me just waiting on Dre, because we don't know when he's gonna be around type thing. Yeah. But like if he finds out that Dre's been around and I've known about it and not spoke to SK, then it's done pretty much.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna shit on people for giving you a second chance, because I understand that like where I'm coming from and where they're coming from is a very different place. I'm not gonna lie and say that there's no judgment on my end or that it doesn't make me feel some kind of way, but like it is what it is. I don't speak for everyone. This is just how I feel about it. And I think you understand that, like, for me, it's gonna be a much longer process, and there's gonna have to be more than just like killing Dre or giving people oxy or like, you know, like those little things.
Yeah, like, yeah. That's just me helping out. That's all.
Yeah.
But like I do get it, and I fully understand where you're coming from as well. It was the same with Gigi as well. Like she even said like it's not gonna. She'll still feel a type of way me being around the block. But like if like SK and Steel whatnot are good with it, then she'll just like kind of be all right in a way. But it's between me and her, like shit's still gonna take a while.
Yeah, like I can feel neutral about it based on how everybody else feels. Like when you're there, I'm not gonna just outwardly like shit on you or be mean to you, but I'm never gonna go out of my way for you.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I completely understand where you're coming from, and you're seeing it in a different way, and that's how. I mean, that's how a lot should see it as well. But like you said, a lot of us have known each other for a long time, so I think it's just a bit more difficult for others than other people. But
Yeah,
like I also understand people who feel a way about it, like on a different level and shit, and can't trust me at all. Like I do completely get that.
Yeah, like I just like in my mind, even if you're saying like I'm gonna do this or I'm gonna do all that and whatever, like if there was like something going on with you, like if you were in a gunfight and you needed backup, like right now I would be busy because there's no reason for me to help you in that way, and I'm just giving everyone else their opportunity to feel how they want to feel about you, and just I'll feel my own type of way about it. Like I don't see myself tomorrow turning around and like being like, all right, let's go do a cash exchange, or like
Yeah.
I don't know. It sucks because I would have done a lot for you before.
Yeah, and that's the same with me. Like even though, like you just said, if shit went down now out of the blue, and you wouldn't help, I do get that. But like, say if there was no one around, right, and shit was going down with you, I would come and help you if you needed it. Like if I seen, just say if you was at the store or something and I seen someone like, or on Grove and someone tried to like do anything and no one was around, like I would make sure you're good and I would help. But I mean, I don't expect it from you because of all the shit that's happened, but just know that I'd have your back as well.
Yeah. So I guess to sum it all up, it's just gonna take a while for me, and I know that you know that. So
Yeah, I get it. Like I didn't just have a chat with you here and think, right, that I'll have this chat and we're gonna be like perfect. I just wanted this chat because, as you can see, like I'm back around the block and shit, and we haven't spoke, so I felt like having this talk. It's not like I'm awkward in a way, but it's more like if we see each other on the block, it's not gonna be like, oh, we've not even spoke to each other. You know what I mean? Like it's a bit up.
yeah.
So I thought I'd definitely get this chat going and just move from there.
Yeah, I appreciate it, and I'll see you around.
Yeah, you too. I appreciate it as well.
All
Gonna
right.
go do a cash exchange. I'm
I
kidding.
gotta go, man. I gotta go.
Have a good one. Mate. That was a good convo though. To be honest, I thought she was gonna... You know what I'm surprised at, chat? I'm surprised no one, when we've spoke with people, yeah, I'm surprised no one's just thought, fuck this, like, you're getting it off me for what you did. You know what I mean? For even just for the one time, like, they're not gonna keep doing it, just like in that conversation, just thought, fuck this. You shot my lead off, bang, bang, I'll shoot you. Or even stabbed me or just done something. I'm surprised no one's done that. I've been like waiting for that. I thought Cami might have been the one to do that. But I mean, I'm obviously glad that it hasn't happened for Terry, but I thought maybe someone might have done it. I mean, I'm glad they haven't, but